So this is gonna be basically a video talking about my favorite and basically the only boxing channels that I really am currently watching and watch on a regular basis. I did a video like this, a similar video like this 3 months ago, way back in June or July on my original McGregor channel. But as you guys know, my McGregor channel got terminated. So you can't see that video anymore because when it terminated all my videos. So you can't see none of my videos. They're all gone. And since then, a lot has happened because there's other channels now that I watch that I wasn't watching back in June. So for starters, and by the way, like I said, these are really the only guys that I really watch. I don't watch no other channel like that. Number one has to be Mr. Boxing Today 2. Now, Mr. Boxing Today 2 is a guy that I've probably been watching since I was a teenager. I would say 6 years now. Yeah, I've been watching Mr. Boxing Today since he used to do Skype videos. Those I don't know if it was Skype or it was Oval. Those videos, I remember he did a video with Blood Boxing. And I think it was Carcino. Carcino, I think that's how you say his name. And somebody else, I forgot, but I remember watching them back then. That was like back in 2011, and they used to like do like these Skype chats, and they would like put themselves on video and talk boxing. I remember them talking about like Vitaly Klitschko and the Klitschkos back in 2011. Like, it's been 6 years, I remember that. So I've been watching this dude for many years. A lot of people, I see a lot of people, because you know now like we have a bunch of like Deontay Wilder fans and Anthony Joshua fans, and they're like going back at each other back and forth, and they're bickering and they're saying all this stuff. And I've seen a few people say that Mr. Boxing Today is a Deontay Wilder fanboy. I've seen a couple of people actually accuse him of being a fanboy. I don't think I don't think Mr. Boxing Today is a Deontay Wilder fanboy at all. Mr. Boxing Today is, in my opinion, one of the most non-biased boxing channels in the YTBC. He's definitely one of my favorite American boxing channel out of all the, because I watch other American boxing channels, but he's the one I watch the most. He's not like an LDBC member, you know, like a, just for example, a 78 Sports TV. You know, this guy won't ever criticize Deontay Wilder because he's a fanboy of Deontay Wilder. Mr. Boxing Today, like he said in his a fanboy for this matchup. He's really a fanboy for the matchup. I've seen him criticize Deontay Wilder. If he was a fanboy, he wouldn't be able to criticize Deontay Wilder. He wouldn't be able to criticize his resume. I've seen him criticize his resume, his level of opposition. A fanboy doesn't have the ability to do that. For example, perfect example, like I said, look at guys like the LDBC members. Look at guys like 78 Sports TV. They don't criticize Deontay Wilder's record because they're such fanboys and dick riders that of Deontay Wilder that they don't have the ability to do that, even though they know his resume is shit. Mr. Boxing Today 2 is not that type of fan when it comes to Wilder, or any fighter at that matter. He has the ability to criticize Deontay Wilder's resume because he's not obsessed with Wilder like 78 Sports TV is, for example. So yeah, he's definitely my favorite American boxing channel. And one channel that I watch on a regular basis. Another channel I watch on a regular basis, Hatman Strikes Back. Hatman Strikes Back is another dude that I've been watching for ages. I've been watching Hatman since I was a teenager as well. I've actually been watching Hatman longer than Mr. Boxing Today. I've been watching Hatman since 2010. So 7 years. I've been watching Hatman since he was on his original Hatman TV. When he used to put himself on camera. You know, it's funny when you look at Hatman Strikes Back's videos. He's always just, you know, putting images, basically like we all do. But when he first started his Hatman TV channel, he used to put himself on camera. He used to actually record himself, so he used to see his actual face. He stopped doing that like 7 years ago, and now he just simply does boxing. But yeah, that's how long I've been watching Hatman. I've been watching him since the dude was putting himself on camera. It's funny, him and me have one thing similar. my original McGregor channel that I got 1,000 subscribers in 6 months, that channel got terminated because I was getting a lot of strikes. And I was forced to make my new Wreck by McGregor channel. When it came to Hatman Strikes Back, on his original channel, his Hatman TV channel, he used to upload full fights. He used to upload highlights of full fights and like basically highlights of fighters. And I think what happened to his original channel is he started getting strikes because all of a sudden he stopped uploading on that channel, and he made his new Hatman Strikes Back channel. I remember when he first made it, and I was watching him ever since then. So I think what happened to him was just like me. He got copyright strikes on his original Hatman TV channel, so he decided I need to make a new channel because my channel is gonna get deleted. That's basically the same thing that happened to me on my original McGregor channel. I got a thousand subscribers, but I was putting full fight highlights, so I got copyrights and it got terminated. So I was forced to make my new Wreck by channel, this channel. So yeah, that's like one thing me and him have similar. Some people think I don't like Hatman because I made a video criticizing him one time a long time ago. That's nonsense. How can I not like someone that I've been watching for 7 years? You know, if I didn't like Hatman, I would not be subscribed to him, and I would not watch none of his videos. But like I said, I've been watching this guy since he was basically a nobody. Now Hatman Strikes Back is a massive channel. The guy has almost 30,000 channels. But like I said, I've been watching this guy since he was a no one. He's very non-biased. I like that about him. He's not biased like that. He's not one of those guys that only kisses UK boxing fighters because he's happens to be from the UK, so he's gonna support UK no matter what. Because some boxing fans do that. They're very patriotic, and not just UK boxing fans, like American boxing fans. I see this happen a lot. They're fans of a fighter. Like they only talk about their fighters and from their home country because they're patriotic. So yeah, he's not like that at all. And another channel that I like is, of course, Sporting Icons. Now, Sporting Icons is a guy that I've probably been watching now for about 2 months. I would say maybe July, early July. So yeah, say maybe 2-3 months now. To be honest, Sporting Icon is probably my favorite UK boxing channels to listen to. I watch him. To be honest, I watch him more than Hatman Strikes Back. Now, I've been watching Hatman Strikes Back much longer than someone like Sporting Icons, because Sporting Icons, he told me once that he was a new channel. He started, I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I believe he told me I created my channel back in November, December, and he's been doing videos since November, December of last year, 2016. And I remember like he was telling me that. So we kind of have one thing in common. Like, I also, just like him, in my new channel. He started his channel back in November, December of 2016. I started my original McGregor channel in March of this year, 2017. So me and him are pretty much like, we haven't been doing this for over a year, basically. We're basically new guys in the YTBC, I guess you can say, or the LDBC, whatever. So yeah, but yeah, I've been watching him for about 2 months. He's probably, like I said, my favorite. As much as I like watching Hatman's commentary, I think the reason I like watching Sporting Icons commentary a bit more is because he's more raw. Like, he's more to the point. He's more, what I mean by that is, like, he's more, when it comes to Hatman Strikes Back, he's more like PG, rated PG. Like, you could tell, maybe it's because he has a lot of subscribers. Maybe because he has 30,000 subscribers. He kind of like bites his tongue. Like, he's basically very respectful when it comes to like talking about boxers and stuff. When it comes to Sporting Icon, he's also respectful, but he's also, I think he's more blunt. He's more like, he doesn't bite his tongue as much, you know. Basically, he curses, you know. He's actually curses in his videos, and he's more to the point. Like, he's more like, I guess he kind of reminds me of myself, because I'm one of those channels that I curse a lot of my videos. I don't try and make it PG. He's basically more rated R. He's more of a rated R channel, and I think that's why I like watching this channel, because I like watching channels that are like, obviously that are not biased, but also that, you know, have the ability to just like be themselves and just like not always be PG. Okay, I have all these subscribers, I gotta be PG. No, actually have the ability to like let a few F-bombs go out and not care what people think about you. Because I think a lot of channels, and especially in boxing, A lot of them try to be very professional. A lot of them try to be like, you know, I gotta be very politically correct. I gotta be very I can't curse, you know, that's not professional. But that's why I like channels that actually curse. And that's why I think one of the reasons I like Sporting Icon's channel. And also, he's not biased like that. Although I do think because he's cool with guys like Dillian White and you know, matter of fact, he told me once. He told me he's a little biased when it comes to Dillian White. So he actually told me this. He was biased when it comes to Dillian White. And I think he's a little biased when it comes to Billy Joe Saunders. But when it comes to other fighters that he doesn't actually know like that, I don't think he's biased. I think he is honest. But yeah, I like his channel. Do I agree with everything he says? No. But just because you don't agree with everything channel says doesn't mean you can't watch the channel, because I find myself agreeing with a lot of things he says. And oh, by the way, he's also the only channel. He's also the only channel in the YTBC who ever shouted me out. I've been doing in my original channel. He shouted out my original channel, my McGregor channel, and because I've been doing like I said, in my original channel, the YTBC, for 6 months. I've had people make videos criticizing me. I have had people attempt to clown me. Like, for example, Country Boy Boxing, he made a video. He made several videos, you know, trying to clown me, disrespecting me. Guys like DCB, Dream Chaser Boxing, he made a video clowning me. Basically making fun of me, acting like I was some, you know, retard. He made a video basically calling me a troll. But yeah, that's not a shout out. That's just people like insulting me. A Sporting Icon actually made a channel saying you should check this guy out when he was making that video like I'm making, where he's calling God, you know, where he's basically letting people know his favorite channels. And I really appreciated that, because when he did that, I actually received like 30 subscribers in like 24 hours. I remember I was like, oh shit. And I knew the only reason I got all those subscribers was because Sporting Icon shouted me out on his channel, because Sporting Icon is much bigger than my channel. Obviously he's much bigger than this new channel, because this new Wrecked by McGregor channel, I've only been doing it for like a week, like 7 days. So of course I only have like a couple of subscribers. But on my original channel, I had like 1,000 subscribers. He was obviously, he has almost 5,000 subscribers. He had way more subscribers than me. So when he did that, he actually sent a lot of subscribers my way. And I had a few people say, oh, you know, I subscribed to you because of Sporting Icon. I had like actually like 5 people tell me that on my original channel, my McGregor channel. Dude, I subscribed to you because of Sporting Icon. I had this one guy say, I'm so glad I saw Sporting Icon's video, because when he shouted you out, I went to his channel. So I do appreciate that, Sporting Icon, because he did kind of help me there. Because like I said, he gave me like 30 subscribers in one day when he gave me that shout out, because a lot of people subscribed to me because when he did that. So yeah, gotta show him respect for that. But yeah, that's it actually. These 3 guys are literally the only guys I watch. Sporting Icon, Mr. Boxing Today, and Hatman Strikes Back. Now, of course, I know about all the other channels in the YTBC. I've been in the YTBC since I was a teenager. Of course, I know about the LDBC. Of course, I know about guys like MBT Boxing, Dream Chaser Boxing, D-Style Boxing, 78 Sports TV, Blood Boxing, all these guys, Wingy Boxing, Boxing Wave. But I don't watch them on a regular basis. I watch them sometimes, but I don't. For example, when it comes to the LDBC, I don't really watch. I watch their videos sometimes, but I don't watch it as much as or as consistent as these guys that I just mentioned in this video. When it comes to the LDBC, I don't look at their Wilder videos, because it's always nonsense and it's just propaganda, it's just ass kissing. I definitely don't watch 78 Sports TV's videos when it concerning Wilder, because this guy is just a Wilder nut hugger, so I don't waste my time with that at all, watching his videos, because he has like an obsession, like he's a Wilder dick rider. But yeah, so now you guys know, basically, Hatman Strikes Back, Mr. Boxing Today 2, Sporting Icons are literally the only the only channels I be watching. And that's all I have to say, guys. Just a little video, because I wanted to do this video because I wanted to update it, and because I haven't done one of these videos in 3 months, and in my original channel, you can't even see it anymore because it got deleted. And that's all I have to say, guys. McGregor, I'm out. If you watched the whole video, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe, please thumbs up the video, and check these guys out. I think they're probably one of the best guys in the YTBC. A lot of these channels are biased. A lot of these channels have an agenda, like the LDBC. Come on. So that's one thing I will say. If you don't want biasness, check these guys out, guys.